Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you the things I've loved throughout the month of January. I've decided to include a mix of non-beauty stuff, some beauty stuff, fashion and all that. Right now I'm going to start out with the non-beauty favorites. This is an Ollo clip. It's got 4 lenses in one for the iPhone 5 or 5S, seeing as I've got an iPhone 5. And it's got 2 macro lenses, so one is a 10 times zoom, a 15 times zoom. It's got a wide angle lens as well as a fisheye one. So if ever you are looking for a lens for your iPhone when you want to take fancy pictures and all that, I recommend investing in one of these because you don't have to get several lenses in order to be creative with your shots. You can just get something that's like 3 or 4 in 1 and it's totally worth the price. For something that's music related, I guess, I've got this pair of headphones and it's by the brand Urbanears. My grandparents gave this to me and it's just a peachy salmony color. It's really nice because it blocks out any outside noise, so if you're in the car or in public and you want to listen to music without being disturbed, I suggest you invest in this pair of headphones. They feel really comfy and yeah, I honestly love them. Now for the last non-beauty item, I guess. I've got this EcoStore Body Basics Spana bottle and this is a great stress reliever. So it's just a reliever for congestion, stress, nausea, dizziness, and whenever you want to take a momentary spa break. All you've got to do is spray a small amount onto the palm of your hand and then massage it in. And then you just inhale the scent. I've got this pair of jeans. I picked this up in Japan. It's by H&M. It's just your standard pair of skinny jeans. Looks like this. It's long, so I cuffed the ankle part because I am short. I like this because it fits really well but doesn't feel super tight like most jeans do. Now for skincare, I've got 2 products to mention. As of the moment, I have been loving these 2. This one is by Avene. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a French brand. So if you're French and if you're watching this, I'm sorry for butchering that name. But it is the Cleanance or whatever you call it gel. So it's basically a soapless cleanser. It's colored blue and comes in a mini size. So my grandma gave this to me just to try it out. And I love using this in the morning because I find that it makes my skin look extra glowing and bright. And I looked this up on the website and it's apparently for oily and blemish prone skin. I have an oily T-zone, as most Asians do, and unlike most people, I don't have blemish prone skin, which is awesome. But the reason I use this is because, again, as I've said, it makes my skin look glowing and bright, and ever since I've started using it, I noticed that I don't really break out. The Ultra Face Cleanser, and it claims to cleanse the skin without over drying or stripping it, and it's for all skin types. I like this because it's really gentle on the skin. Yeah, it doesn't have scent and it doesn't feel like it's stripping anything off, which is really nice because I'm sure some facial soaps do that. Now for the exciting part, which is the makeup. I am gonna start with a foundation, and I don't really wear foundation because I find that I don't need it, but this one is great. It's by Bobbi Brown. It is the Skin Foundation SPF 15 PA+. So I discovered this back in December when my cousins and I were browsing around this store and I wanted to check out the Bobbi Brown counter because I love Bobbi Brown products. They're amazing. So I spotted this on the counter and I was curious as to how it would look on my skin. So I tested it out and it's amazing. This foundation is a lightweight one. Yeah, it looks just like skin when you... The previous brow product I used, it was by Maybelline. It was the Master Shape Brow Pencil. It was too waxy for my liking and I honestly hated the payoff. On days when I want my brows to look somewhat natural, like filled in but natural, I go for this one. It is the MAC Brow Pencil in the shade Lingering. So it just looks like this. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a spoolie, so whenever I have to brush up my eyebrows before and after applying this, I end up having to get a spoolie. I find that whenever I use this brow pencil in particular, my eyebrows look really nice and I have an easy time getting the shape, even though it isn't super waxy, which is nice because I've got ugly eyebrows. This one is full and kind of arched, whereas this one is short and not arched. So I just fill this in the way I normally would and then try to mimic the shape of this one whenever I fill this one in. Whenever I want my brows to look natural but a bit sharper, somewhat like Cara Delevingne's, I go for this brow kit and it is by Sleek. I've got the shade Light, even though I've got dark colored eyebrows. So a tip when you fill in your eyebrows is to use a pencil or a powder that's 2 shades lighter than your hair in order to make it look natural. And it just looks like this. It comes with 2 mini-sized brushes and a pair of tweezers, so you can just tweeze out the excess hairs and then fill in your brows. It comes with a powder and a wax. I just use a powder and it's a really nice shade for my brows. So if you've got dark brown hair and are in desperate need of a new brow product, I suggest getting this. Last product I'm going to mention is a lipstick by MAC and it is called Rubble. It looks like this. It's just a satin lipstick and it's a pretty purplish plum shade, which looks quite dark in the tube, but it turns to be a bit lighter when you apply it on your lips. And I find that this lasts really long. Like, I've ate and drank and a pretty stain was left on my lips. It's an amazing lipstick. You've got to invest in this. You will thank me later. Well, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video and I hope I was entertaining enough. So the products I mentioned will be listed in the down bar below in case you want to check them out and all that. So that's all I've got today. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys next week.